our culinary journey at Bai Cafe. One of the things we always look forward to whenever we travel is trying restaurants that we don't have back home. While we were visiting Cebu, my wife's brother couldn't stop talking about Bai Cafe at Bai Hotel. He had been there before and was genuinely excited to bring us, saying it was one of the best buffet experiences in the city. Since we're from Palawan, where we don't really have buffets on this scale, his excitement made us even more curious about what awaited us. As we arrived at Bai Hotel, we were immediately impressed by its modern architecture and elegant design. Walking through the entrance, everything looked sophisticated yet welcoming, making us feel like we were about to experience something special. The moment we stepped inside Bai Cafe, we instantly understood why it came so highly recommended. The restaurant was spacious, lively, and surrounded by beautifully arranged buffet stations. Everywhere we looked, there was another selection of food waiting to be explored. The aroma of freshly prepared dishes filled the air, and honestly, we didn't even know where to begin. What immediately stood out was the sheer variety. Bai Cafe offers more than 100 international and local dishes spread across over 20 food stations, each showcasing a different cuisine and culinary experience. From Asian favorites and Japanese specialties to Western classics, fresh seafood, grilled selections, Filipino dishes, salads, breads, and an incredible dessert station, there seemed to be something new waiting around every corner. be honest, this is probably one of the hardest restaurants we've ever had to review. Normally, when we visit a restaurant, we take our time observing each dish, its presentation, flavors, and overall quality. But here, the massive selection completely changed the experience. Instead of carefully analyzing every item, we found ourselves thinking, we still have so many stations left to try. We were so focused on sampling as many dishes as possible that it became almost impossible to give every food item the attention it deserved. That's really the challenge with a buffet of this size. It's not because the food lacks quality. It's because there's simply so much to experience in a single visit.
So, marami silang feature na cuisine. Merong Western, may Asian, may Japanese, Korean, merong Indian, and may Western cuisine. So, madaming choices. May mga hot pot na usual. And marami silang variety ng drinks. May beer, may iced tea, may coffee, may wine pero you have to pay for the wine. And then merong naglilibot na may dala-dalang ice candy.
Every station offers something different, and before you know it, your plate is full while there are still dozens of dishes you haven't even seen yet. It's the kind of place where one visit hardly feels enough to appreciate everything on offer. We eventually made our way through several stations, enjoying familiar Asian flavors, freshly prepared sushi and sashimi, roasted meats, grilled specialties, seafood, and comforting Western dishes. Every trip back to the buffet became another opportunity to discover something new, and each plate brought a completely different combination of flavors. Then came the dessert station, which was an attraction on its own. Cakes, pastries, local delicacies, fresh fruits, ice cream, and an assortment of handcrafted sweets made choosing dessert almost as difficult as choosing our main courses. Even after a satisfying meal, it was impossible not to save room for something sweet. Finally, we settled at our table with plates filled with food from different parts of the world. As we enjoyed the meal together, we realized that the experience wasn't just about eating. It was about spending quality time with family, discovering new flavors, and creating memories that would become one of the highlights of our trip to Cebu. Looking back, we completely understood why my wife's brother was so eager to bring us here. Bai Cafe isn't simply a buffet, it's a culinary destination. The incredible variety, elegant atmosphere, attentive service, and overall dining experience made it one of the most memorable meals we've had. If you're planning a trip to Cebu, especially if you're coming from a place like Palawan, where buffets of this scale are uncommon, Bai Cafe at Bai Hotel is definitely worth experiencing. Just be prepared for one thing. You'll probably leave wishing you had room for one more plate.